So I have a great question from another friend related to the trust economy and the trusting culture. This American friend was asking that this Somali community does not trust me, and how can I trust them if they don't trust me? So I'll give you some tips on how you can build trust. The way you build trust is by giving information to people, which even if they don't ask you, you just give them. Especially in our culture, for sure. I know a lot of Somalis, but I've never been to Somalia. But what I found is when you give information to people, even if they're not looking for information, they start trusting you. For example, imagine going into a bank and the bank has no information, no website, and they ask you, you can deposit the money and they'll give you 10% interest rate. I don't think people will trust that. But if the bank looks nice, if you're presentable, you have a lot of information everywhere, brochures, this product, that product, this product, that product. Nobody's going to read all those brochures, but it builds trust. So it's a trust building effort that you have to give information. Give them a small synopsis, small 10-liner, 5-liner, who you are. Make videos about yourself, show them photos of your family, your dog, your food. The more information you give to anyone about you and how you live, the more they will trust you. And the more they trust you, the more they are going to give information about you. The moment you will say, I have so many brothers and sisters, and my mother was from there, and my father was from there, this information is important for these people. Remember, they don't have a social security number. There is no such thing as credit check. There is no system. The infrastructure does not exist of trust building. So you go into a bank in the United States, you give them your social security number. What do they look at? They look at your FICO score, which is someone looking at your records or your past and tell them something. They're looking at your credit report, which is showing for the last 7 years how have you been dealing with people. So again, in countries like Pakistan, Somalia, we don't have these Equifaxes and there's no one to tell you if you can trust someone. So what you do is you go to their friends and ask them, what do you think of this person? What do you think of this person? Can I do business with him? How much can I trust him? How much business can I do with him? So this is how you build trust in our developing countries and where there's no infrastructure of trust. So you give information, and all of a sudden you will start getting back information. And the more information you give, the more information you're likely to get back, and the more trust you will build with that person. That's how I think it works. That's my tip for building trust. Give as much information as you can. Make yourself all the public information which you have, you would assume people will Google you. You would assume people will go and find about you, but they don't. That's not how their brains function. You're living in a Google economy. They're not. They're not really Googlers yet. People in the U.S., they Google you before they even talk to you. In the East, it's not like that. They want to know more about you from you. That's why they want to meet you. That's why they ask you about your family, what kind of personality you might possess based on all that information. It's easy to forge for a person who's faker, but then you always give away something if you're lying. So don't lie, give right information, and then all of a sudden you will see that a lot of trust will start emerging from these people. Have a good day.